Thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on archive, D-Style here. And can I have your attention, please? Can I? And I did my sound check, so I'm good. Check it out, guys. Okay? Check this out. Like all bullshit aside, check this out. All right. First of all, earlier I did a video with Calix. Check that out. I have a time stamp as well in the comment section. Check it out. We talked to Marcus fights as well. But speaking of appreciation weeks, okay, let me explain this appreciation week thing and what I hope to accomplish with this. Okay. Holy shit! Like from the future, because I know it's probably like already Sunday over there or something, but NBT boxing, like I don't know where it just pops up, right? So I don't know where it pops up. You know, he's like, you're not appreciating Jeff Horn. What's going on? He just pops up. I know that's what it is. Okay. He's over here trying to make me appreciate Jeff Horn. He just pops up. Jeff Horn is not a legend. He's not retired yet, right? Well, you don't have to be a legend to be an appreciation week, and I'm going to explain that in a moment, okay? But Jeff, you got to be retired, right? What's up, MBT? Haven't seen you in a while, man. It's already November over there. Like MBT knew, like he knows the future. He's over there down under, man. Always ahead of the times. Look at this guy. Haven't seen this dude in forever. It's crazy, man. You pop on. I've been like coming on live at the same time, but when you pop on at different times, the people just pop up. You know, like, whoa, I'm here. Like, whoa. What's going on, NBT? We got to do a collab soon, man. I'd love to have you on here, or I could go to your channel. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to do a collab, to be honest. But we got to do something. Maybe this weekend, maybe, or at some point before Jeff Horn fight. I don't know, man. I'll praise Jeff Horn for 2 seconds if we could do a collab, okay? I like to do that. Appreciation week, guys. Now, the first one, you know, I decided to do Orlando Salido, okay? So you guys have an idea. That's all. It was just to give you an idea, all right? And then I did the first poll, which had Marquez, Mosley, Bradley, and the Klitschko brothers, right? So there you go. Marquez won the first one. Pretty close with him and Mosley, but he won the first poll. People probably wonder, well, what is this about? Right? Like, what is this about? But I went ahead and I did it anyway, okay? And I think now you got it. Like, if you've been following the week, you kind of understand. Oh, okay, I kind of see where these styles come. I see what he's doing here, right? I'll do polls about the fighter, talk about the fighter in like the last 20 minutes or so of all my live streams. We'll talk about parts of the fighter's career. I will have guests on, like, you know, other channels like Capital Type, Calix, maybe one of these days, NBT will join, Joe Habib, whoever it is. And there's many people out there that, you know, could join. And if you're interested, you guys can let me know. All you got to do is let me know. You know the times they go live, and I'll have you on and we can do that, right? With that said, it's becoming more formal now, okay? It's becoming more formal, so we're going to start having qualifiers, and we're going to start having rules for this, okay? And this is the way it's going to work. I need you guys to listen to me, okay? Now, another thing I want some participation, just a little bit, right? How? Well, one, you can actually vote on the polls. Okay, and two, as I promised, if you do a video on that appreciation fighter, I will share that video, and I would invite everybody else to share it too. Okay, because I do want some of that old school boxing community, okay, participation back. Back in the day, somebody did a video, like 10 other dudes do like a response video about it. right? Talking about that one dude's video. Now, nowadays, you can't comment, you can't respond directly to a video in the bottom. You can't do that. But, we can do that. I would like to see that as this progresses. And this is a good opportunity, especially for someone who has, like if you have 10 subscribers, it's a good opportunity to get a video out there. I'll mention it. I'll put the link on the description box. All right. I want to see a little bit, right? But I get that we're just starting. People are trying to understand what the hell's going on. Okay. Feel free to throw in puns like Marquez of Queensberry week is that's what it is. Okay. Some will just say appreciation. I can't figure something out. All right. But whatever. These are the rules. These are the rules. Number one, the fighter wins the poll. If the fighter wins the poll, the fighter gets an appreciation week. Now, if I'm busy or something and I can't do much that week, then I will wait at an appropriate time to give that fighter his appropriate appreciation week. He will get the full fucking week. Polls on my live feeds. I'll go ahead and talk about that. Timestamp it. You guys can check it out. All right. Have some people come on, talk about that, etc., etc. And if there's a fighter you like, you want to come on live with DStyle, please let me know. Well, that's it. Right? Well, that's it. The fighters that don't advance will continue to be on that poll, just like the Klitschko brothers, Shane Mosley, okay, and what's the other guy? Timothy Bradley, okay. They're still on the poll now. I added Marcos Maidana. No particular reason. I just added him to add him. People must be wondering, well, why did Maidana just get like it was just a random thing? But moving forward, it's not just going to be random, right? Moving forward, there's going to be a qualifier. Now, before I get to the qualifiers, after 6 weeks, if a fighter does not win a poll, that fighter is booted from the poll. So if Timothy Bradley doesn't win it this week either, he's got 4 more weeks to win it or he's out. All right? Just like that. So Marquez is officially, the first ever first ballot appreciation week winner. Right? He got in, boom. Like he won it. Right now, Shane Mosley's on the lead. Right? Batman, which is LDBC in the house. Much love to the LDBC. All right. So that's the thing. All right. 6 weeks, you're out. That's right. Qualifiers, same rule. If a fighter will remain in the qualifier for 6 weeks, after 6 weeks, boot it. Done. You're gone. All right? Whoever wins the qualifier replaces the winner next week. That's the way it is. I have a qualifier right now. Now, I said something in one of my live feeds the other day. I said, Marco Antonio Barrera will never be appreciated on this channel. But I said, you know what? That's unfair. I can't just disqualify a fighter just because. Fine. I'll put him in the qualifier. He won advance for 6 weeks, and I don't got to hear about it ever again. Right? Just like that. Batman tweet says he's got to go with Mosley. You could vote for Mosley if you haven't already on the community page. Go to my channel, community, vote in the poll, vote for Mosley. All right? Look. It started randomly. You have to start somehow, right? But now we got rules. Now we got a qualifier. Now, someone's going to win that qualifier. Morales. All right, but, okay, first of all, if Morales goes 6 weeks on a qualifier and doesn't advance, I swear to God, I'm going to burn this whole shit to the ground. Like, it's not even funny. All right? Morales is a first ballot, man. He should like win the qualifier, win the qualification next week, like without a problem. Okay, for number one, I'm putting my favorite fighter of all time. Okay, you think NBT loves fucking Jeff Horn, right? That's nothing. That's nothing. So Morales, Barrera, I just randomly put Carl Froch in there, okay, and I put a Ricky Haddon, just like that. That's who I put. Now, yes, I know there's Floyd Mayweather. I know there's Andre Ward. By the way, NBT, I think I got a couple more months on that bid. I haven't forgotten about that bid, right? I'm trying to remember the month, but remind me. But yes, me and NBT made a bid that Andre Ward would come back. I said he would come back. He said he wouldn't. We'll see. He probably forgot about that bid. I don't know. I don't know if he did or didn't. Now, so I don't want to put that just because like I have a feeling they might come back. Like if Ward's not back after a couple months, then we'll put him in. I mean, you know, if Floyd, I just have a feeling he's gonna like he might come back. So I'm kind of holding back on those guys. I kind of just want to put fighters that recently retired that we know are not gonna come back, right? AJ10 remembers the bit. There we go. Got to go back on my archive to remember the actual date, by the way. It's somewhere in the live feed somewhere. I made that bit loud. All right. So that's what we're going to do. After 6 weeks in a qualifier, if a fighter doesn't advance, that fighter is booted. Booted and gone. Now what happens in a rare event of a tie, by the way, either in a qualifier or in a, you know, another case, one, I have up to 5 spaces. And in the event of a qualifier, they'll both just advance. Okay, we can just easily do that. That's why I have 4 fighters, but it might be 5 the next time. The qualifier isn't a problem. But in the final, right, in the main poll, right? In the main poll, ladies and gentlemen, if there is a tie, then just take a wild guess like who just gets to pick. All right. No, just kidding. In the event of a tie, all right. In the event of a tie, we'll just go back-to-back weeks, all right, with those 2 fighters. We'll just hold on the poll, okay, we can have the next poll like run 2 weeks or something. That's perfectly fine, right? But we can figure that out. That's not a problem, right? That's not a problem. We can always extend it another 24 hours. We'll figure something else out in the event of a tie, okay? NBT forgot. That's fine. That's fine. But that's how it's going to roll. That's how it's going to roll. Just like that. Now, in the qualifiers, I see AJ just said, hey, my boy Miguel Cotto, then that's in the comment section of the qualifier. You guys got to put your fighters. Put the fighter that you want in, right? That way Miguel Cotto could be added. Once Eric Morales wins, okay, this qualifier, once that happens, then we could just go, Miguel Cotto will take that spot, and then we'll put it to a vote next week. Just like that. All right? Capiche? That's what I want you guys to do. I want you to go to the community page on my channel, go down the list, vote on those polls. There's 2 of them. The official, okay, who's going to be the fighter for next appreciation week. That poll closes Friday night, midnight. In the event of a draw, I will let you guys know whether we go another 24 hours or if we just kind of go back-to-back weeks. We'll see. I doubt that will happen, but just in case. For the qualifier, all right, same time, midnight Eastern time. That's like Sunday or Monday somewhere over there in Australia, all right? But you do that. You go ahead and vote. Go ahead and vote, all right? One guy nominated Barrera. NBT voted. I know he didn't vote for Barrera. I know he didn't do that. Right, MBT. Shit, I could check the percentages right now. I'll find out like right away who we voted for. Let's take a look here. Yeah, MBT voted for Frotz probably. I don't know. Let's go, brothers. All right. Let me tell you something, man. Some people are gonna get butt hurt when the fighters don't get nominated, but you got to put the vote. You got to put your voice out there, right? Do a 2-3 minute video. I'll share it. You can give your case why somebody should vote for this fighter, whatever the case is. I will share it. Okay, on my channel. I'll do it. Boxing dialogue on San Barrera. There's not gonna be a month, bro. Okay, I don't know about that. If I cannot believe Barrera has 57% of the vote. I can't believe this. I just can't. This is unacceptable. Oh, by the way, one more thing. All right. Every week, man, we're going to slightly be increasing the amount of votes required for the qualification. Right? Because it's one thing to win a poll, but if there's not enough votes, then, come on. Right? So right now, I started with 40. Okay. So the Fighter Appreciation Week poll, okay, it already qualified. We're at 49 votes already, but we still got to wait for the winner, right? But right now, Shane Mosley is leading with 51% of the vote. Okay, Shane Mosley was second place last week. He got beat out by Marquez when people were still trying to figure out what the hell this shit was, right? But I'm telling you right now, okay, I'm telling you that this is not over yet. Maidana is right there, 22%. You never know. I remember people counted him out against Broner. You never know, right? By the way, I'm still advocating for Maidana, fat Maidana, to do bare knuckle boxing. Okay. Miguel Raya wants weak you right. Go comment on the poll. Say you want wink you right. All right. That's how these fighters are going to get in. They got to get into the qualifiers. Once they're there, they got 6 weeks to advance. Once they make it to the same poll, they got 6 weeks to advance from there. We need 40 votes. We already got them. All right. So we're going to have an appreciation week next week because you guys appreciate it. Okay. So far enough to do the votes. All right. MBT says, yes, Winky, please. All right. AJ10 said he voted Morales. Good job. All right. And the qualifier, at least 30 votes are required to qualify. Okay. Look at it. This is terrible. We're up to 11 votes now. And Barrera has 55% of the. What is the matter with you people? I'm starting to think you guys are doing it. Okay, just because you want me to praise Barrera for a week, right? First of all, Barrera's got to win the real poll anyway. This is just a qualifier, guys. It's just a reminder. Okay, I don't want to, like, if he advances, I don't want to hear, oh, DStyle, he won the poll. Why are you like, no. Okay, chill. Just like that. You guys got to comment on the qualifier. Hey, I want wink you right. Okay, you got to put it there. All right, you got to put, I want wink you right. Right? Do a video, 2-3 second, whatever, not second, but 2-3 minute video. Hey, DStyle, I want this guy, blah, blah, blah. I will share the video. All right, I'll do it. Look at this. Remember, DStyleBoxing. If you have a smartphone, you go to my channel. On the very top, you'll see home and videos, playlists. Go to community, and right there, you'll see the polls. Scroll down to make sure you vote as many polls as possible. If you're on a computer, same thing. Go to my channel, click on the community tab, boom, vote. Vote. It's unbelievable, bro. It just started. Okay, but 55%. I mean, really. Now, I want you guys to think recently retired right now because we're just starting this. All right. As time progresses, as the weeks go by, we will start, expanding like for a decade, and then we'll start to expand another 5 years, right? We'll start to appreciate fighters that retired in the early 2000s, that passed away in the early 2000s. Okay, we'll start to appreciate fighters in the 90s, and as time progresses, we'll start getting to the legends and all that. Okay, so like don't jump on here and be like Ali, like we're not gonna appreciate Ali yet. Okay, we got to grow this thing, and then we'll go from there, right? But so let's think recently retired fighters now. They don't have to be the elite of the elite to appreciate them, right? Like if you think, hey, I want to appreciate this fighter because like this is like I want to appreciate Chop Corley. Okay, that's fine. We can appreciate Chop Corley. They don't have to be elite fighters, right? Give your case. Do a video. Give your case. Put in comment right there in the appreciation week qualifier. Hey, I think we should appreciate this guy. I think we should appreciate that guy. Well, whatever the case is, and give your case to people so they can read it. If there's a poll, make the case for the guy you're voting for, right? Let's make this fun. This is supposed to be fun, by the way, right? Although it's not very fun that you guys have Barrera winning right now. Okay, you guys, I know you guys you're pranking me. You're gonna switch the vote to Morales. Okay, that's cool. All right. He wants a year. Oh, whoa. Saturday Night says Zab Judah passed away 10 minutes ago. No. Saturday Night, I really hope either you got wrong information or that's not good. That's not good. That's not good, man. Holy shit. If this is true, that's not good. I'm naturally a skeptic, guy, so I'm not calling anybody out or anything. That's just the way I am. But man, true, man, it's sad, bro. Are you sure, man? Like, are you serious or what? I don't see anything about this, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't see anything. You say it's on CNN right now? Saturday night, if like seriously, bro. Because that's not. Maybe you think that's funny. I don't think that's funny. Like, I'm being serious. All right. Somebody ban that guy. He's out. He's out. All right. Done. Okay. Anyway, back to this. And that's why it should be natural. You should be a skeptic at all times. Okay. I'll hear you, but I'm gonna check. All right. Not cool. That's not something to joke about. But that's it. We're here to appreciate. Okay. By the way, let me give MBT a wrench, by the way. I'm going to give MBT a wrench. Just because he's one of my favorite channels and everything. That's why. Look at that. Boom. All right. Unbelievable, man. Now, who the hell does that shit? Eddie Alem, he was released from the hospital 3 days ago. Pretty sure something would have been reported if that was the case. I agree. Right. bad karma comes to people that joke like that, right? Anyway, NBT says more active channel 2. Thanks, bro. Definitely. NBT is so advanced, like he's so ahead of time that we don't catch his videos anymore. It's just Hangouts doesn't know what to do. Hangouts is a thing of the past, man. It doesn't even work on new browsers. It's not going to work in the future. All right. Who is this guy? Like, what's got nothing better to do? What's up with these people? Unbelievable. This is crazy, dude. I can't believe people, man. Let me tell you something. Never be gullible. When someone tells you something, I'm not saying just go around calling people liars, right? Somebody tells you something, be a skeptic, check at all times, right? And let me tell you something, man, your word is your bond, right? You want to go around, be a troll and all that, and think it's funny. Okay, cool, whatever, right? Me, I'd rather be a man of my word, and I go around lying and shit and trolling and doing all that bullshit. Who's got time for that? Who's got time for that? All right. Anyway, I would nominate Roy Jones, but yeah, like I don't even know. Is Roy retired? I would love to put Roy Jones, but dude's not retired yet. All right. Dude's not retired yet, man. Just it ain't happening. I would like to have like a panel, and we'll get there. Maybe like 2-3 more weeks of more people getting involved and voting some more and having an idea what Fighter Appreciation Week's all about. Okay. Like the more we do it, and I might have like a panel that will decide. Okay, we'll review and see. Okay, this fighter or that fighter, was talked about, and this guy did a video about this, so maybe we should add this guy as a qualifier now. Whatever the case is, all right. Okay, whatever the case is, that's all I'll say about that. Okay. Well, yeah, like the whole MySpace thing was kind of weird for sure, right? But yeah, don't be gullible, people. Don't believe everything you hear. Yeah, you must have like a shitload of accounts. At least jab the like button before you troll. Like, do that. Okay, man. If you got like 10 accounts, shit, I'll take the 10 likes. It's crazy. Boxing conversations with Reggie Owens in the house. All right. Miguel Raya, Bernard Hopkins, best. Oh man, he ain't coming back, right? Well, dude, I would love to have Bernard the Executioner week. Okay, I don't even know what we would call that week. It has to have like a nice ring, But Bernard Hopkins Appreciation Week is a must. Okay, it's a must. In fact, I might even put, man, holy shit, I didn't even think about Bernard Hopkins. I didn't even think about Bernard. That dude can get it. Just get the week. He doesn't have to go through a qualifier. I might just put him in the main poll. I don't give a shit. Right? D-Style. You can't. Like, I could break the rules. I don't give a shit. Who is this guy? Boxing conversations with Reggie Owens. I don't know if you've voted yet, man. We got some Appreciation Week polls up, some qualifiers up, and this is why. Okay, I need you guys to voice out. I don't even shame on me for not even thinking about Bernard Hopkins. I mean, goddamn, man, Hopkins definitely is in next week, no doubt. I might just put him in. I don't know. I might just put him in. Some fighters don't need a qualifier. Anyway, moving forward, everybody will go through qualifiers, guys. But yeah. I would nominate Shannon Briggs just for let's go, champ. Is he retired though? See, that's the thing. Is Shannon Briggs retired? Like, I don't want to do an appreciation week for somebody and then they're in an obscure fight somewhere. Okay, like it's not what I want. I say that. Well, watch fucking Marcus come back. All right. I would love to have Shannon Briggs nominated. We could put him in there too, man. Shit. We'll see. I mean, look, every week someone's going to be added. You know what I mean? So you guys got to start kind of voicing it, and every 6 weeks, guys will get removed, right? So there'll be enough room to add guys. It's not going to end next month, you know. So we're going to continue it, all right? And I need you guys to voice it. Yo, what's up with my dude Bernard Hopkins? Well, why isn't he in there yet? DStyle, right? So we got to get him in to start getting those votes in, okay? The other thing you guys need to start doing is stop voting for Barrera. Okay, that's what you got to do. Look at this. I can't believe it. I put this dude in this poll. Can't believe it. 54% of the vote. You guys got to be shitting me. You guys can't be serious. Okay. Look at that. I see you guys, right? NBT Boxing says, wink you right, please. 1810, Miguel Cotto, wink you right. Bernard Hopkins, because he has the most impressive resume in the 2000s. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right? Absolutely. I swear to God, it didn't even cross my mind. As soon as they said Bernard Hopkins, I said, holy shit. People love the baby face assassins. Says Boxing Dialogue logged in like 10 different accounts to vote for Barrera. I know it. Right? It's okay. It's all right. Just kidding. Timothy Bradley is already in the main poll, right? If you want to vote for Timothy Bradley, go to the community page, right? He's already there, man. He's already in the main one with Shane Mosley, Klitschko Brothers, Maidana, okay? The other thing to know, guys, there's no, like, order in terms of, like, oh, whoever goes in first, what do you think more of them? No, it's not that at all, okay? It's just an appreciation week. This is not the Hall of Fame. Chill, all right? But definitely, okay? And Bernard Hopkins is perfect right now because he did recently retire. Bernard Hopkins is the definition of someone who should be here already have been appreciated, right? So we're going to have Hopkins there for sure. Miguel Cabral, he was a pioneer to put fighters below 129 in the U.S. Again, remember, comment on that. You guys got to comment on that, right? Right now, Shane Mosley leads with 52% of the vote. I think Mosley's going to take this one, guys. Like, I know you still have till tomorrow midnight, but holy shit, I think Mosley's going to take it. I don't see anybody catching up to Mosley. Unless a bunch of, like, Bradley fanboys start voting or something. I don't know. Right? It's already week 2 for these guys, so, man, they better get appreciated soon. AJ10, okay, you need to stop that, AJ10. Positive. You guys know Morales is my boy, man. Well, you guys should just be voting for him just because. I'm going to do this because DStyle's a cool guy. And boom, vote Morales, right? Look at this. Klitschko Brothers did their shit. Boxing coverage with Red Joe. Absolutely. I mean, look. There's a lot of, like, I always feel like I'm in the middle, right? Now, there's people that say, the Klitschkos were shit fighters, right? And then there's those people that, like, act like the Klitschkos are the greatest shit ever, right? I'm in the middle, right? Do I think they're the greatest ever? No. Okay. Do I think they were shit? No. They were good fighters. Especially, I think Vitaly was better, right? But good fighters. And look, they did fight in a weak era, if we're honest. It was a weak era. But you know, they held it down, man. They reigned supreme during that era. And as much shit as we can talk, right? Everybody blames them. Oh, the Klitschko brothers, because of them, like we would have had some pretty trash champions all those years if it wasn't for the Klitschkos. Okay, there would have been some dudes that you're like, why the fuck is that guy champion? So at least we had some decent champions. Okay, during that time. And people can get on them because they didn't fight each other. Look, everybody knows Vitaly would have won. Okay, Vitaly would have knocked out his little brother, bro. He had the better chin. I think he was a better fighter overall. Okay, so like I don't think we have to see it, but I appreciate the Klitschko's, man. They held it down. They did. They really did. Well, I hated the Klitschko's, but I give folks their credit when they do their shit. Yeah, I like Vitaly better personally. You know, this dude, man, Vladimir was frustrating to watch sometimes, man. He was, but I don't blame him though. Like, look, like we could hate on Vladimir all we want, bro, but he had that Joshua chin. Like he had to protect that chin. And he did. And he did a good job of it. Yeah, I agree, Boxing Dialogue. He was exciting until Corey Sanders came around, right? And especially after the Brewster fight. Okay. Now he avenged the Brewster fight, but like Big Brother had to come in and hook him up with Sanders. I don't know. I was kind of about that, but it's okay. It's all right. Right? Oh, man, I'm going to have my Big Brother beat you up. That's what that was about. Fine. Like, how many fighters have their big brother to come beat you up? Like, like seriously. But anyway, I digress. But, man, I appreciate the Klitschko's, man. I do. I hope they get an appreciation week. I have a feeling they're not going to make it. After 6 weeks, I have a feeling they're going to be eliminated. But we'll see, man. You can't say it and put them in there. You can't say it and give them a shot. I'm going to give them 6 weeks. Right? Yeah, Eddie Allen prefers Vitaly. Real Quick Gang member Alien says, my favorite fighter in the world in all boxing, it has to be Guillermo Ringenau, right behind James Toney. Yeah. Look, I love to put, is James Toney retired yet? Is he retired officially? I'd love to put him up for a vote. Okay. James Toney was especially at middleweight, was an unbelievable fighter. He was really, really good. Plus, I mean, went all the way to heavyweight and beat, a still very relevant, Evander Holyfield. That was a hell of a win, man. Boxing Conversation says exactly the style. We would have had some trash champions if they weren't around. Great point on that. Yeah. It wasn't their fault that the heavyweight division was shit. The heavyweight division was shit. Like they were like the only guys that were that were good, man. Like I'm just being honest. By the way, man, my favorite Vladimir Klitschko fight is when he dispatched of Ray Mercer, man. Now Ray Mercer was past his prime, but still dangerous, man. It was still dangerous. And man, but after we got clipped by Sanders, man, everything changed. 8-10, that Vlad Ibragimov fight at Madison Square Garden was one of the worst fights I ever seen in my life. Or seen live. You saw it live? Dude. 8,000 people showed up, man, because it was the heavyweight championship of the world, dude. And there was a blizzard. There was a blizzard in New York, right? 8,000 people show up, and they put on one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life, dude. That fight was horrible. He's retired, all right. I actually like heavyweight James Toney. He was good, but I mean, I'm not trying to undermine that. That's why I gave him credit for that Evander Holyfield fight. He had some other good. I mean, he beat John Ruiz. I think he tested positive for something, didn't he? I could be wrong about that, but yeah, man, James Toney deserves a vote for sure. We'll just ignore the whole UFC thing. We'll just forget about that. How about that? 8-10, my bad. I meant live on HBO. Okay, fine. All right. I always say it's Saturday night to watch that. Dude, I couldn't believe it. That's the worst heavyweight fight I've ever seen. That's worse than many John Ruiz fights, and that's saying a lot. By the way, am I the only one that enjoyed the John Ruiz and Evander Holyfield fights? Like, I actually enjoyed those fights. I know people might think I'm crazy, but I love those fights. I enjoyed watching them, being honest. Yeah. But Bert Sugar definitely criticized that fight. Yeah, no doubt. Man, oh man. So that's what Fighter Appreciation Week is for, guys. Okay. Did they fight 3 times in a row? Yeah. Like, I think the last fight was a draw. I enjoyed those fights. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I hated those fights. I love those fights, man. I swear to God, I love those fights. Like, I don't know what it was, but I loved watching that trilogy. I wanted to see the 4th fight. Like, I wanted to see it. Like, nobody else wanted to see that. Only DStyle. It would have had one pay-per-view buy. It would have been me. I would have bought it. That's how we're going to do it, guys. That's how we're going to do it. So we already got man, it's going to get intense, man. It's qualifiers, right? We got to think about Winky Wright, all right? We got to think about Bernard Hopkins. We got to think about, James Toney. These are some amazing fighters, dude. They're really. So some of these fighters on now better win quick, because better fighters are gonna start coming in, and that's why I have the 6-week rule. I give them 6 weeks, and then they're out, right? For the qualifiers, I may jump some back in and out, and we'll see. Might have to down the line get some type of voting panel or something, all right? To vote on. We might have a qualifier for the qualifiers. I don't know. All right, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah. David Tua, I mean, yeah, man, we could definitely appreciate David Tua. Right? But I'll tell you, man, that's why I wanted to start with recently retired fighters, because once we start going, boxing has a rich history, right? Like, once I put a Joe Louis there, like, nobody's gonna beat Joe Louis, bro. Once I put an Ali, nobody's gonna beat Ali, right? Okay, like a Tyson, it's gonna be tough dudes to beat. So we can't just start off like that. Okay, so we're gonna start with recently retired fighters, definitely, man. James Toney, I just wasn't sure the dude was retired, man. I got to be honest. Roy Jones, is he retired? I don't know. Every time I turn around, Roy Jones getting knocked out in Russia somewhere. Also, Luis Castillo, man. Yeah, you guys got to put those in the comments, man. You know what? I know I'm changing the rule like last second, but I'm going to have to do this. For the qualifier, I want to know what you guys think. For the qualifiers, I may just give you 4 weeks. You may have 4 weeks to qualify. After that, like, you're out. We might put you back in the future, but you're out, right? After 4 weeks, we got to get some of these names in. We got to get those Winky Wrights in. Got to get those Hopkins in. Those James Toneys in, right? So for the qualifiers, what do you think? 4 weeks, and then you're out, right? But if you want to make a case for Butterbean Boxing Dialogue, then you make that case. Again, it doesn't have to be, guys, and I want to hit this point home. It doesn't have to be an elite fighter, right? It could be a fighter that you feel, you know what, this guy didn't get enough appreciation. So why don't we appreciate this guy, right? So that's it. Doesn't have to be someone that wasn't. It doesn't have to be like someone like that. Okay, you could make a case for a fighter, man. Like, we're not voting on. Just to make clear, the vote isn't, hey, who's the best fighter out of here? No, the vote is who do you want to appreciate next week? Who do you want to have on Appreciation Week 4? Right? That's what it is. There's no real rules outside of that. Outside of the voting, outside of the polls. Now, where I'm going to need your guys' help, right? Where I'm going to need somebody put Fernando Vargas, yeah, with Felix Tito Trinidad, right? Yeah. Those guys will come later. Like those guys retired a while back, right? So those guys will come later, man. These waves of fighters that will be coming in, you know, they're coming, right? That's why I wanted to start with recently retired fighters. That's why, right? I'm holding on Mayweather. I'm holding on Ward, right? Ward is one of my favorite all-time fighters, man, right? I followed Ward from the Olympics, man, to the. I was here doing videos, man, telling everybody, okay, that Andre Ward's gonna win, dude. Okay, people swore, no, Kessler's, nah, right? No way. Okay, basic jab, cross. Kessler was gonna beat Andre Ward. It wasn't gonna happen. But anyway, holding off on those guys, holding off on them. But yes, recently retired fighters. I don't even know. When did Winky Wright retire? Didn't he retire a while back? Bobby Chacon, yeah, RIP. Again, we'll get to those fighters. We will, right? We will. We want to expand this. I really want support. I really do. I'll admit, I do miss the, kind of video responses because we don't really do that anymore. I don't do that, so I'm no one to talk, right? But I do want to get that started, right? Again. So appreciation. You want to make a case, man. You do those videos. I want to get a panel. I'd love to have if NBT Boxing and look, Boxing Dialogue made a case for Marco Antonio Barrera. Look, now he's leading in the qualifiers, which is a travesty, but he's leading, right? He retired in 2012. We'll wait a little bit for Winky Wright. We'll wait a little bit, okay? Because man, I'm telling you, once we get it, man, it's gonna get tough. It's gonna get tough after a while. Can't believe. Look at this shit. Can't believe this. I can't believe this, man. Next week we may up the ante, man. This week the qualifying minimum was 40. Next week it'll be 60 or something like that. Okay, and we're just gonna increase it as we do this week after week. The more we do it, all right. It's the minimum requirement of voting is going to go up. All right. It's going to go up. It's going to creep up. But yeah. There you go, guys. So I wanted to give that update once again. Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, Carl Froch, Ricky Haddon are in the qualifiers right now. Their first week. Make sure you put your votes in. Friday night, midnight Eastern time, I will take a snapshot, and that's a wrap, folks. People keep voting they want. That's fine, but at that point, it's closed. And then, okay, now right now, who will we appreciate next week? $2009. Okay, we'll wait a little more for Winky Wright. But Timothy Bradley, Shane Mosley, Klitschko brothers, Marcos Maidana. Although, man, I'm pretty sure Maidana said he was done. I'm starting to have double. I'm starting to double have doubts now. I'm not sure, but whatever. We'll just keep it. He's already there, so whatever. DJ Mexicano de Texas, great question. Go to my channel. I wish there was a way to share the link, but I don't see it, guys. I don't see it, so forgive me. Okay? But what you do is you go to my channel, go to community on the settings page, and just scroll down, man. You'll see the polls there. Just keep scrolling down. I'll put the steps on the description box. All right? There's a lot of people what are you talking about, DStyle? right? You also, if you subscribe to me and you have the notification, hit that bell button, okay, and you will get notified of that. You will get those polls. You will get them, right? We will have hashtags. The hashtag this week is Marquez of Queensberry Week, right? So anyway, I was about to say, and I kind of went on really quick before I go. You know, it's just like with the Marquez of Queensberry Week, right? I mean, for these appreciation weeks, you know, we want some clever kind of hashtags, you know, some clever name for the week that kind of describes the fighter, right? Or kind of is a pun that goes to the fighter, and that's where I'm going to need you guys, right? That's where I'll need you guys for sure. Okay. Anyways, guys, what the? It is late. I got to go to bed. It is late. Right? Don't forget to vote. This is DStyleBoxing. Okay, good to see NBT in the house, by the way, okay? Go subscribe to NBT Boxing. Great dude. Right? I am out of here, guys. Peace.